Good afternoon, peeps. Well, feeling better. Just had a hot cup of sweet tea. Just one thing to look out for when you're in recovery from alcoholism. One thing I will say: when you're hungry and when you're tired, that does affect your sort of overall mood. Doesn't mean you're going to pick up a drink, but that's when you sort of feel a bit angsty and a bit, it's easy to build up, get a bit resentful or angry, or it does affect your peace of mind. So always bear in mind that if you're hungry, if you get tired, it does affect your recovery. So they do sort of recommend, if your body feels like sleep. If you need to sleep in the afternoon, sleep it. If you can, sleep in the afternoon, or go to bed early. That kills the tiredness. Hunger. Eat when you are hungry, and always have some snacks on you. And the other thing, which is great, when you quit alcohol, is your body starts craving sugar because there's a lot of sugar in alcohol. Sweets, always keep sweets. Always, there's nothing wrong with munching through packets of sweets. At the end of the day, you're not going to get done by the police. Driving whilst under the influence of licorice all sorts. You also, are unlikely to get into a pub fight because you've been eating licorice all sorts. So don't feel guilty if you get sugar cravings. I drink lots of sweet tea, and I go to the local shop and I buy bags of Haribos. It's just a little tip, really, to always be mindful of hunger and tiredness. And with me as well, pain. That affects my sort of overall general well-being, peace of mind. Just a little tip for people. Eat lots of sweets because your body will crave sugar when you quit alcohol. There is so much sugar in alcohol. Believe it or not, you won't gain any more weight because you start losing weight, especially if you exercise. Um, the endorphin levels, alcohol affects your brain. Going for a walk, doing some exercise is positive endorphin levels. Alcohol is negative. Just a little tip for those people out there that are new to recovery. I'm sure the people that have been recovered a long time know of this, but hunger and tiredness really does. I've got home, I've rested for a bit, and I had a cup of sweet tea. I'm now cooking my lunch, which I'm really looking forward to because I'm really hungry, even though I had breakfast today. Um, it's amazing how alcohol suppresses an appetite, and don't forget, alcohol is a depressive. Um, so you will start to feel better. But just a tip: lots of sweets, and if you're tired, get yourself a kip. Have a kip. Try and do some exercise, even if it's just walking around the block, getting out in nature, fresh air is good for you. And the other thing I was going to say is, you got to occupy yourself. Take up a hobby, do something. Boredom is I've noticed with people in recovery, they fill their day by just drinking, or or rewarding themselves with a drink. Now I reward myself now with licorice all sorts, or bag of Haribos, or something, biscuits. I'm a fan of biscuits with my tea. Just bear that in mind. It's just a tip, and it does help you. I just hope that sort of tip just reaches out to you guys and gives you some sort of help, really practical help, because you need practical things to do, um, and practical ways of dealing with things, and educate yourself as to the illness. Self-education. There's so much on the net now, so much on YouTube. You can learn a lot about the illness. Um, you soon realise, especially if you go to AA meetings, or what have you, you're not the only one. The feeling that it's just me, and I'm the only one that, and you surround yourself with people who understand the illness, and it can give you some tips on how to get through dealing with life on life's terms, basically. But just having a rest and having a cup of sweet tea has just perked me up, and I'm just waiting now for my lovely lunch to cook. Anyway, I hope this is a help to people. Take it easy, be good.